US President Joe Biden initially denied the supply of vaccine raw materials to India, but has now had to approve its export under immense diplomatic pressure. But even before succumbing to the pressure built by India, Biden wanted India to import the Pfizer vaccines instead. On the surface, this definitely sounds like a healthy move to amend the broken Indo-US ties, right? Unfortunately not. There is more to the story than what meets the eye. Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Rohan, and in this video, we will talk about Joe Biden's real agenda behind his plans to export the Pfizer vaccine to India. India is going through incredibly testing times. After fighting the Wuhan virus effectively for over a year, India's public health infrastructure has come under a lot of pressure. As such, New Delhi expects its allies and partners to step up to the occasion and facilitate its battle against the latest wave of COVID-19. But the Biden administration in the US is busy looking for personal gains in such testing times. First, the Biden administration refused to supply raw materials for vaccines to India. However, it has now succumbed to pressure and has given the go-ahead for the supply of raw materials. But even before Biden succumbed to diplomatic pressure over raw materials, he wanted to induce India into a vaccine purchase agreement. It might sound as if the US president was making amends for denying raw materials, but there is more to the story than what meets the eye. As per Reuters, Pfizer disclosed that it is in discussions with India and has committed to making its vaccine available to the country. The US-based drug maker has also revealed that it has now offered its vaccine as part of a not-for-profit deal to aid the Indian government's immunization program. India itself wants to shore up its vaccine procurement, as the country will start vaccinating everybody above 18 years from May 1st. Last week, the Indian government said that it would fast-track emergency approval for foreign-made COVID-19 vaccines, but external companies have been exempted from carrying out bridging trials for the vaccines. So on one hand, Biden did not want to supply raw materials for manufacturing vaccines to India, while on the other, he wanted Pfizer to sell its vaccines to India. On the face of it, this might seem like a healthy move by Biden to mend broken Indo-US ties. But American vaccines often come with many strings attached. The agreements to export such vaccines usually have some extraordinary clauses. As per an NYT report, when vaccines reach the market, some of the makers insist on sweeping liability protection agreements with their recipient nations. In some cases, Pfizer has gone beyond simple liability protection agreements against all civil claims. In those cases, the US drug maker not only sought exemptions from liability even in cases of its own negligence, but also required the recipient governments to put up sovereign assets such as bank reserves, embassy buildings and military bases as collateral against possible lawsuits. Therefore, at least theoretically, Biden could well have tried to put India in a fix. He knew that India needed more vaccines at a time when COVID-19 cases were rising rapidly in the country. By saying no to raw materials, Biden could well have actually managed to blackmail India into importing the American vaccines on his own terms. And if the recent past is anything to go by, putting up sovereign assets as collateral could well have been one of such conditions. Biden was looking to bite off more than he could chew. India would have never signed such an exploitative purchase agreement, come what may. The US president has not only exposed his unconscionable plans to blackmail India, but his intention of monetizing a pandemic that's already cost the world millions of lives.